Okay, I'm at the Harley dealership and they do not have a negative battery cable for my bike. So, let's look at some other bikes that don't need work. So they'll sell me a battery, but I can't get a cable. And they don't want to crimp the cable together. Oh, look at this. Oh, fuck. Getting my Christmas list together here. Fuck. Well, this is liquid cooled. Yeah, wow. Over 20 grand. Looks a bit higher than the Nightster that I'm on. Okay, it's Saturday. I got the visor open on my helmet. Yeah, wow. This thing's fucking loud now. But it's later in the afternoon, like 2:30, almost 2:30. So, and yeah, I'll just focus for a second. I got a big story to tell you. Fuck. But this shit's real out here. I'm going shopping. I'm just a local test ride. Testing out the, there's a first actual ride since I really got the exhaust opened up a little. Come on, buddy. So let's see how she does. Fourth gear. I'm speeding a little. I'm going to slow the fuck down. But yeah, okay. I'm able to idle a little. It's not too bad. But she's got a rip now. But I had a whole other issue this morning when I went to start the bike. I don't think this bike was ever grounded properly on the negative battery feed. Well, there's a pretty big bee. I'm going to close the visor a little. That's exactly why I run a visor almost closed all the way, even in the heat. Yeah, a big bumblebee or a fucking cricket right in the face. Ugh. But yeah, I'm a little emotional. Like, I had a tough day, I'm not gonna lie. I was all geared up in my stuff to go across town to drop a bunch of paperwork for work. A nice Saturday morning rip. There was an event later today I wanted to do or attend, and another little thing tomorrow too. It sounds mean, but I'm grateful the ride I thought of possibly doing out to Cache Creek was going to happen, but they would have closed the highway. I heard on the news actually that they did. They closed part of that highway, so they wouldn't be able to go all the way anyway. So I'm glad I didn't gear up and try that, but I wouldn't have gone because I would have had to work on the bike. So I went for the ignition. It kind of wanted to start, but then there was a big fucking smoke show and no power at all. So that means that I pulled the battery out, and I could see clearly that the negative terminal had fucking melted because the clip that would be crimped on the negative lead had been bent so much that it had come loose, so it was arcing and shorting out and whatnot. So whatever, it was just a nightmare. I don't know how this fucking thing was running. This thing's got ghosts. Jesus, I don't know how it was running and not igniting. But yeah, I had smoke under my ass. It wasn't fun. Okay, that's not sketchy at all. Oh my god. Well, that just fired right up, no hesitation. Yeah, I don't think this thing was grounded properly when I bought it. So I probably should have done this 3 months ago. But anyway, ended up working on the bike all morning. Yeah. Now that she's warm, it's not obscenely loud, but I know if I crank it, it'll be pretty loud. And yeah, welcome to the longest ride ever. That's a nice way to cool off. Get her up to 70k, 60k. I meant, because I don't speed or anything. Wow, okay, short little ride, and yeah, no hesitation on startup. So that clip, or what do you call it, an eyelet that connects to the battery, is supposed to be crimped or soldered onto the wire, and it had been kind of bent in there by the battery so much that yeah, it had come loose, and everything was arcing, I guess, and it fucking soldered, like turned the battery lead into solder, which is bad. That's bad. Luckily, the Harley guys took the battery back, and then they sold me a quote Harley battery for way too much money. I found out that I could get a motorcycle battery that would fit for like probably half the price to the guys that I went and got the wire from. Because you'll see, I have another little video that I shot earlier today at the dealership. to not fucking short out and cause any other electrical issues. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. See if I can get a nice cappuccino. Oh my god. I was out of coffee Friday morning. Like, what a tragedy. And I did an epic week at work. Just brutal. Lots of overtime. I need the money, so I can't complain. Like, you know what I mean? I just gotta put that shit in the bank. And yeah, lots of stress in my life. And then I went out this morning and the bike didn't start, and I had a smoke show. So I am so grateful that I just worked it out. You know, I worked on it. It seems to be okay. Not smelling any smoke. But honestly, the old man needs a fucking iced cappuccino right now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pull in here, local store. Oh jeez, I just hit something. I hit my fucking muffler. Whoops. Whoops. Danger. Made it. Oh my god. Fuck. camera around. Wow. So I'm on Ladder Trunk Road. Okay, good. There we go. We're in business. Very sketchy, reaching forward to adjust my toolkit. I have absolutely got to work on that tonight. But it was nice to have the camera mounted on the handlebar for a little bit. But this little section of Ladner trunk allows me to open her up a little. Check out this new setup. Ooh, that was something big going off my visor. And it's meant to be pretty windy today. And I am super grateful that I kept my shit together today. And although I was upset at having to do all this work on the bike rather than ride the bike, there, close the visor a little. Here, let's close it all the way so you can hear me. We know what the bike sounds like now, so you probably hear the visor whistling because now there's just a tiny gap. This is what you get when you're riding an $80 helmet. Hey, retails for $3 something. Let's see what we can do for passing here. That's a good bump. Okay, yeah. Huh. She's got a little more passing power than before. Like before I drilled the exhaust. I'll be honest with you. She's definitely got a little punch now. Before there was always a little hesitation, like she's sucking for air, you know? Like, it would go, but there'd be like a slow acceleration. And I kind of thought it might be the clutch adjustment, because sometimes, but it doesn't happen in lower, you know what I mean? Like there was no consistency, or what am I trying to say? It happened in all gears. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so if she's kind of hesitating with the acceleration in all gears, then it's probably not the clutch. The clutch would be kind of like when you spin out in fifth. It would be like the top and low range. So you'd have trouble maybe in first and then trouble in fifth, or just one or the other. I don't know. I Googled and watched a couple of videos about the clutch adjusting and when and why you need to do that. So there was one good one where the guy was saying that just in fifth gear, he was noticing the bike behaving a little differently. And yeah, if that happens, it's like, okay, otherwise it's running normally. Yeah, it's probably just a minor, the clutch has gotten a little bit away from its kind of factory setting. Yeah, she is sounding way the fuck better. Probably can't hear it with the visor totally closed, but yeah. Let's see if I can open the visor out of traffic light here. Now that I'm off the highway. Oh, I'm feeling better though. I had to get out for a good ride on this thing. I barely rode it last weekend. So yeah. Open. Okay, there we go. A little bit. Ooh. So probably not smart to be on Scott Road, but I wanted to do a nice little loop around the neighborhood. Yeah, I had a little iced mocha. Fucking iced mocha. That's what I needed. The last 2 days I've been without coffee. And I finally got my shopping done today. I hope he sees me. There we go, baby. Oh, lordy. Okay. Yeah, this fucking thing. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. Some kind of system to quickly mount that toolkit better to the front. Because right now it's pissing me off. It's wiggly, doesn't really sit centered. But luckily the bike is starting and running better, and I honestly think that that negative battery lead was always shitty with the, somebody, it looks like they had done a heat shrink, like a rubber heat shrink wrapping to keep it watertight, which is probably a brilliant idea. I'm on a motorcycle, I can do anything. Because I am the Lizard King. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, YouTube, I fucked up. I kind of thought it would be smart to turn before this big merge, but looks like I can actually get through here. I can turn later. Okay. This is how we do it in the hood, yo. I think this area is really technically called, I want to say Strawberry Hill. Okay, we won't tell anyone I did that. I just knew the guy next to me would be cool about it. He was looking at my bike and I'm thinking, okay, he knows exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. Looks like a fellow bad boy. Okay. But that's, yeah, when you're on a bike, you gotta make eye contact, you know what I mean? Like, and trying to signal probably would have been dumb. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I am getting through the construction zone without too much calamity so far. Just, I find these left turns out of here quite awkward. Yeah, just riding through the wreckage. That was a good little ride though, a bit of everything. And just give me a little, I needed to get a little confidence back in the old Rolling Blue Thunder. That was fucking scary this morning when she wouldn't start. It just was like, and then all of a sudden, I see like almost a no-show of cranking. So it kind of went like that, and then all of a sudden I smell and see smoke coming up from below my crotch. So I was not too impressed. Look at that, I didn't even put my feet down there. Yeah, this whole, oh shit, I'm only at Canadian Tire. I got a long way to go. Wow. So the entire north-south of Scott Road for basically a couple of kilometers is just fucked. But hey, I get a little traffic practice, and I get to just see her idle and, you know, scope out the bike. I would like to ride tomorrow, but after today's big adventure, I'm not going to go blow a bunch of money out at that Langley. There was some, no, what was it? It was, or is, it's on now, ongoing this evening. Started at 2 o'clock. That was right when I finished up the bike, about 2:30. So anyway, yeah, it's called Lords of Gastown are kind of hosting a thingy. They're doing a thing. Yeah, and I'm gonna get right the fuck in here. I need to get off this fucking road. So eventually I will turn somewhere. Okay. Yeah, it'd be good. And yeah, like just asking a normal person to help me with a Harley, they don't understand what I'm dealing with. They don't realize that at 16 years old, this thing's got a lot of ghosts and weird shit going on with it. Super sketchy stuff, because I don't know who's worked on it. It did get serviced a little at the shop, the dealership, when it was on warranty, when she bought it new, the biker grandma that I bought this from. But it looks as though her hubby installed a new battery lead, just like same way I did. But he didn't quite cut it to length, the right length, and I pretty much did the same thing, but right now it's connected. I got a solid connection. Come on, guys. Fuck, this will take forever. This was the worst time of day to do a ride, so I am lucky that that area that I was in on Ladner Trunk was not very busy. So yeah, I'm just going to cut the camera for a bit.